What is it? Good,
On
you
2K
guys.
Sports. I'm
Hit or
Kevin
miss.
Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Stan, for coaches who are on the hot seat, how in the world do they stay focused?
Well, Kevin, I think, look, most
Christmas
coaches have very thick skins. You're going to get criticized every day. You have to know that when you get into the profession, and you just got to stay focused on the things you can control. And my brother always used to tell me, don't worry about criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from.
Wow, that's pretty good advice in itself.
It is.
Goodness. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Connect. Anthony Davis is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's MP. And it's Reeves in at the one.
3-2.
Outside, Avdia.
Never know this game could be close.
Pass to Kamare. And here's Sharp. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Finney-Smith. Good,
Yes,
and it's
sir.
MP picking up the assist. Finney-Smith's got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
From downtown, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
MP looking solid from there.
Yeah, that's what I average from the three.
Trailblazers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game.
It's my second season.
Quinion the screen for Avdia.
First time out.
Jed Sharp, top of the key. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Sharp's got his second basket of the night.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Sharp for the 3. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Picked by Finney-Smith. Knocks down the 3 ball. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
60% from the 3 versus this team is crazy.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, Avdia. Back to Simons. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Simons has got his second bucket.
And the response, Simons saying right back at you.
Davis setting the pick for MP. For 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
On the wing, MP. Another miss by MP.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Avdia. And the Lakers also making a switch. Chris Boucher's checked in for Anthony Davis. Simons, the pass to Sharp. Here's Kamare. Portland, no good that time either.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Reeves outside. Back to MP. There's the triple. Another miss by MP. Trailblazers trail by 4. Simons on the wing. He's defended by Reeves. Pass to Klingon. There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Back to Reeves. Picked by Finney Smith.
Hey.
There's the steal. And now Portland on the break. Here's
There you
Simon.
go.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Okay, I got too excited. No, I gotta see that block again now. Look at this. Going up straight for that. Hey.
LA has gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter, Boucher with a screen on Sharp. MP's shot is good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now Simons. He has 5. This one for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. MP has been leading the charge for the Los Angeles Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up.
What the?
He's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Okay.
Shaden Sharp comes in for Avdia. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Chris Boucher. Gannett comes in for Josh Green. MP's checked in for Christie. And it's Austin Reeves in for Shake Milton. Clingan with the steal. Williams is out there with Clingan. Then there's Murray. Then it's Shaden Sharp. And it's Rupert in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
They've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaden Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Raptors was tremendous. He ended up with 43 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. Really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Let's the 3 fly. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Actually did request a trade to the Washington Wizards because I wanted to see how good I could do.
Oh my! Right out of the air and controls it. Picked off in midair.
What's up with all these turnovers?
Here's Rupert inside. Here's Clingan, and it's Clingan with the jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Here's Sharp. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Wait, did I actually not block that?
Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Yep, it counts. Now, just a 2-point Trailblazer lead.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Murray looking around. Williams in the post. Working on Finney-Smith. Sharp. That's good.
Great creating shot. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
MP dishes to Davis.
Yes.
Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. There's the 3. The shot missing.
Shoot it.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 3. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
33. Didn't do that. Probably would have made it anyway either, but...
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did? And now let's focus on the Trailblazers. At halftime now, it's been a tight one.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
How do we get this? Oh, we got destroyed the second quarter. I wonder how we did this.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left.
Yeah, I'm going to show you guys. Second quarter, so... I dropped 10 points, 4-2, like, I didn't do anything wrong besides the turnover.
In a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Connect. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's MP in at the 2. There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster. But everyone builds on the players who came before them. And the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation for it.
We've now got a chance to catch up on the status of Chris Boucher. David.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. He said it's a badly bruised hip, and though he's in a lot of pain, he doesn't think there's any significant bone or joint damage. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. Confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he's certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, DA. Thank you so much. For Portland, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Second team.
Free throw good. Clingan.
I do use Chuck.
That one is no good. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter would just do a little bit of everything.
Pass to Sharp. The 10-footer. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Sharp's got 4 this quarter.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
And here's MP for 3. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Simons. Can't get it to fall.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Davis setting the pick for MP. Buries it from 3-point range. MP's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's...
Yeah. It's like, it's so... anything wrong.
Trailblazers
Yo,
leading
my
by
team's
7. We've got Williams. He's out there with Patrick Williams. Andre Ayton out there with Murray. And it's Rupert in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And it's Ayton missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
There's no
MP,
way.
no good. And for Portland, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Outside Williams. Ayton, the pass to Murray. Outside Williams. Oh, good on the triple. Lakers trail by 7. Pass to Christie. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the
There's
triple.
make shots.
Their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Defense will cheat.
Outside Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to come to the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one.
Yes.
The defense has to be better there.
Out of their last 5 makes,
Seeing me
how
calling
about
a timeout?
all 5
No chance.
from long range?
Still on. That's good.
Murray outside.
Same it up. Same it up.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
Matching baskets on the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And then for Los Angeles, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Chris Boucher. Gannett comes in for Christie. And it's Austin Reeves in for Shake Milton. Simons kicks to Avdia. Clinging the screen for Sharp. Oh, good on the 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Finney-Smith. Pass to Kamare. Back to Sharp. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Outside, Avdia. The 3-ball. Kamare misses. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Davis with it. MP deciding where to go with it. Davis owning the inside.
Stepping up. Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Outside, Avdia. Shoots from the right block, and he hits the jump shot. Lakers trail by 3. MP outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to MP. To tie it up. Rebounded by Kamare.
Well,
Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
Let's go.
Los Angeles has got 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. The 3 from MP. Avdia.
Why are they shooting those?
Avdia's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here is Simon. Three-pointer is hauled in by Los Angeles. MP outside. A 3. And the Lakers with another miss.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch. That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on. And leadership right there by MP. That is big time.
And Simons, here we go. It drops.
Well, those are some big points for
What's the
Simons.
biggest?
Delivering when they needed it.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
That
Yes.
is world class.
Yes. Oh my
Yeah, and I
gosh.
can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Please miss, man.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good,
Oh,
and that
God.
makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer
Anthony
to
Davis,
putting
please
this
be
game
there.
away.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 4.
I'm so
And
good
what's
from
their
the
best
corner.
move at this point?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Is they?
At the line. for-
So the first one drops,
No.
and that puts
This
them up
guy's
by
not a
5.
good defense shooter. He should
Taking
miss.
2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a
These
6-point
guys
ballgame.
never.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up.
Guys, I
and
don't
knock
even
those
care.
down.
I can win this. Why is this so tightly
15
guarding
seconds
me?
left in the fourth quarter. The 3 from MP. Portland grabs the miss. And that's an intentional foul.
No choice
That might be
but to
game.
foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for Portland.
Second one is good. Being both at the line. And it's an 8-point game. It's tipped. Hands it from downtown. And so it's Portland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win.
I just lost my 18-game winning streak. Maybe 19. So the Blazers, bro. Out of any.
You can get that one back next time.
Yeah, well. Yeah, these are things. So, 3. Definitely have to get this one. Okay. Well, I guess that's it, guys. Damn, we lost.